Okay. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Let's begin, and let's begin this the proper way by restarting the console.
Oh no.
Well, we got to get the intro for everybody.
Get flashbanged.
Yes, you shall be banged. Not by me, though.
Like getting taken to dinner first, at least?
I don't know, you'll have to ask them.
This is like a bad blind date.
But hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some Super Castlevania IV. This is a remake of Castlevania 1, or technically a reimagining of Castlevania 1. And, well, I'm sorry that I'm late with this, but there was a Windows update right before stream. Lucy can attest, because it freaked me the hell out.
Oh, I thought your computer just kaput.
I thought so too.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. But yes, we've got an intro for this one. It's not in the manual, it's actually on screen this time.
Spooky.
Yes, ooh, spooky.
Lightning struck a grave and a bat now flew out.
Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. Slow scroll. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now, the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. As it do. As it do.
I'm sorry, so you guys are assuming it's an unknown power that weakens the forces of evil. And then I'll proceed to say, it's because of Dracula! We know what the reason is. It's not an unknown reason.
On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. That once again is a mistranslation. But yes, welcome everyone. Welcome in. Osama, good to see you. Congrats to everyone. I didn't get to see who got first. Who got first, Lucy?
Madman of Fire.
Congrats on that first Madman. Also, it's good to see you, Osamu, Abaddon, Madman. Welcome on in, everyone. And yes, the CRT filter. It looks so good.
And also Kev. Hey, Kev.
Hey, Kev. Good to see you. And with the CRT filter, it'll actually blend the sprites properly.
Ooh, that'll be nice. But these people...
Osamu,
really said,
Osamu, Abaddon, I said it's not going to be by me. It's somebody else. I don't know who it is. It might be Dracula, for all I know. After all,
Depending on which one.
Bela Lugosi style is what's looking at you. Take the man to dinner first, then let Lucy... No. If Lucy wants dinner, he needs to get it from, Dracula. That's all there is to it. All right. As you can see, we have our traditional movement, but also a little something different here. We can change direction midair.
Let's go.
We can whip 8 different directions, and we can dangle the whip. But the most important change, we can moonwalk.
Not you gonna be styling on some bosses here.
All in all,
Sam, I'm not a snack. I'm a whole goddamn meal. Thank you.
Now, you're gonna notice something about this game, though, that I notice every time I play it. Okay, we'll agree that this part right here, the music, it slaps. It's Simon's theme.
Right.
The rest of the game, though, the music isn't that good. It's not as rock and roll. This is the only part where the music is rock and roll.
You're kidding.
Mm-mm. The rest of the game, atmospheric music.
Why?
You know what? They wanted to go for a more cinematic experience with this. And, well, to be fair, they did succeed on that. But I need my rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
Just take them old records off the shelf. I'll go ahead and listen to them by myself.
Dragzen.
Hey, Drogzen, welcome in, welcome in. You can moonwalk in this game, but only up and down stairs.
It's specifically only for those two.
Yep.
You try and moonwalk out in public and you get... No.
You try to moonwalk
You're
out in public,
denied.
you get beaten. That's how you get beatens.
You get hit by a whip. Sounds so bad out of context.
Listen, sometimes you gotta whip it. Whip it good.
Ugh.
Oh, moonwalk. There we go.
You're gonna take every opportunity to do that, aren't you?
Yes, it is my simple joy in this game. Don't take my simple joy away from me.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just over here. You locked me into the bottom row of this DS, and I can't get out.
Bottom row of this DS, Luci, don't you know? That's not part of the DS. You're trapped in the square jar.
Is that what your canon's gonna be here? Is that anytime this is a square jar?
Yes, I mean Osamu and Locke were trapped in it at once too. No one is safe.
I feel like this is more like the system setup for like Star Fox whenever the the pop-up of just that, or it's just like the come in snake.
No. If you're gonna be Star Fox, you gotta go adabadap. That's all, folks.
And I'm leaving.
No, you're Luci.
Uh,
It starts.
$500,000 for Sam's bounty.
Holy lordy, that's a pretty hefty bounty there. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna hit those with my holy water because I want to get triple holy water.
What
Get back
the
here,
hell is
horse.
that?
It's a reference to the Godfather, the horse head.
Oh.
Yeah, almost everything in Classicvania is a reference to a movie of some sort.
Jeez, Drogzen.
Wow. Drogzen's bounty is real high, but then look at Abaddon. Somehow, some way, he has the lowest bounty right now.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, Luci. See, this is why you're in the square jar up there.
I don't even know what I did.
We all know what you did. Don't try to deny. You know. You know.
I did nothing of the sort. I'm innocent.
Nothing of the sort. I didn't even name things, which means you know exactly what you did then. You just confessed to it.
Fifth. I played the fifth.
Too late.
No, no.
But yeah, one thing I will say, a lot of people hold this game as the peak of all Castlevania.
Really?
Because they love the freedom of control and everything, which I understand that. Me personally, though, I actually don't agree. I like the game, but it feels like a different game. It doesn't feel like Castlevania, if that makes any sense.
Understandable.
Raise your head.
What's this? What? Why is it just... who put the skeleton on there?
Well, you see, when a skeleton wants to ride a horse, it finds a skeletal horse.
Isn't skeletal horse like an actual, like, what are their names? I can't remember.
You're thinking of a nightmare. That's a different thing, though.
No. There's like an actual name for skeletal
Stall horse.
Stall. Thank
Mhm.
you.
Yep, Stall Horse from Zelda. Specifically Tears of the Kingdom. Aye, that boss did get boned, absolutely.
Ugh.
Oh, trust me, I know about the OG Castlevania. I have crashed that game many times.
Why am I not surprised?
Because I did it on stream during the Carol of Belmonts.
Oh yeah, you did. Mister, I trigger 3 different things to occur.
Also, as you can see, that leaf man just sort of appeared out of nowhere, right? Well, the thing... Yeah, the guy that was made out of leaves. That's because with the way the pixel blending works, they actually blend into the background better with the CRT look. Whereas if it's pixel perfect, you can see them really easy, really clear. So they actually built with the CRT's blurring and blending in mind.
And then we went ahead and ruined it.
'Tis nature's way. Ooh, got a double hit on that. Nice.
You're just fighting armadillos.
You know, you're the first one I know not to call them hedgehogs.
Well, they're too long to be a hedgehog. Plus they have a tail.
And you are actually correct, they are armadillos. I do want to
understand where the spiky texture comes from, but they look nothing like they look nothing like a hedgehog. As a first thought in my mind.
Yeah, plus they're not blue.
And they're not just yelling at people saying, "You're too slow."
Well, to be fair, that's only Smash Sonic that does that.
Smash Sonic is a menace.
Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, also, I think I know the reason why so many people like this... Well, aside from the control, I think I know why so many people like Super Castlevania IV the most out of all the classic Vania games. Don't get me wrong, it still has challenge, but it's the easiest entry. And it's because you have so much range with your whip. You see how long that attack is.
Jesus.
Any issue in this game, you can literally whip it.
I feel like that's the majority of all Castlevania games.
Well, I understand why you think that, but really, in other Castlevania titles, you need to make use of your sub-weapons if you want it to... Ow. If you want to do your best in it.
Just got punched by a frog.
Listen, they're harder than you think.
Giggity.
There's cross, and no giggity. No giggity. Well, I guess technically, if we don't defeat Dracula, you'll be giggitied by the undead, but that's beside the point.
For my purity, please save. That's the thing. I'm trapped somewhere in the castle. That's what this little trap thing is. I need you to save me by defeating Dracula. Samu, shut the hell up. I've seen your Smasher Pass. Shut up.
Yeah, I've seen your Smasher Pass. You pure? Lucy? Listen, you said you'd smash the Predator for the street cred, okay?
Oh, you cannot tell me that.
I would not.
It was like, yeah, I smashed the Predator and survived. You would not be like, gross, but honestly, congrats on surviving.
It wouldn't be my first thought. My first thought would be, but why? Oh, I want to try to keep the cross, because in this game, there is 2 sub-weapons that you want to keep the entire time. If you can get them up there, especially if you can get them up to a triple throw like we have right now with that Roman numeral there. Cross and the axe. That's literally it. You want nothing else. The other sub-weapons, they suck in this game. They have their uses at time, but you don't want them. And that's a bummer, in all honesty.
You mean the Zell World, though, doesn't work?
I mean, the stopwatch does slow things down a little bit, but it's much weaker than it was in any other game.
Oh, that sucks.
Also, you may notice how many hearts I currently have. And how it just keep... Yeah, that's because... That's because I have had no real need to use my sub-weapon aside from trying to get the triple shot. Or if I feel like being lazy and attacking those things like this. And we already beat the boss of this stage. We're just now making it towards the exit. Medusa was made to a sub-boss in this one, you know, mid-stage. And we moted Medusa in less than a minute.
But was it a mini-boss?
Yes. Barely, but yes.
Silence, Medusa. You barely qualify as a mini-boss.
Mm-hmm. But all in all, though, I do like this game. I may be pointing out its flaws, but I do like this game because it's a good game. It's just that it doesn't feel Castlevania. Is what I'm getting at.
I gotcha. This level reminds me of. Have you ever seen the Carlsbad Caverns?
The what?
They're a pretty popular cavern system that was set up over I can't remember what state it's in, but it's over on the western half of the U.S.
So probably in the Rockies somewhere.
It's lower western.
I stand by my statement. Probably in the Rockies somewhere.
Yeah, it's literally a entire cave system where you like do tours to go down and look at like just this huge cave formation. And one of the things that they recommend
see, folks, people just want to go see things that are huge. That's why they come to me all the time. I will not apologize. I didn't think about how that sound, but I was just meaning like tall, but you know what? We're going with it. We're going with it. I deserve that, but...
You know how Alm can be in Castlevania games once he gets his rod.
We can beat it.
Absolutely deserved.
Listen,
100%.
As I said, I didn't mean it like that as meaning like tall, because apparently, compared to most people, I am tall. I didn't think 5'11", almost 6 foot was tall, because everyone around where I'm at, usually, they're over 6 foot.
No, people are freaking gigantic.
But apparently, 5'11", you know, almost 6 is tall to folks. I did not realize that until, you know, here fairly recently.
And you got Locke at his poor little 5'8".
And you were at what, 5'9"?
I'm 5'10".
I thought you were only 1 inch taller than Locke. And yes, Osamu, I know, phrasing. It was an accident.
Locke likes to say that he's taller than me, but that's whenever he's standing on his tippy toes.
And I still remember you tried to go, oh yeah, I'm probably the tallest out of all of us, and I go, I'm 5'11".
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, because I'm so used to VTubers usually being like below 5'10". It happened yesterday where I was in the middle stream and the furnace came onto lock stream, and he was like, "Oh yeah, furnace. I forgot how short furnace is. Furnace is like 5'7". And I said, "What?" And I don't remember how I said it, but I was like, I said it in such a way that Locke, it was just like, ouch, damn.
Ooh.
I literally was like, you're 5'7"?
Wow. Sizest much are you?
Look. Nope, not gonna say that sentence. You know, I'd rather just
I almost got him. I almost got him.
I'd rather just take the one that you said instead of what I was gonna say.
I almost got him, chat. I almost got him. That's just a heart. Don't need it. We're at max. Yes, we're at max heart right now.
He's using the power of his heart.
Well, no, I'm not using the power of my heart. That's why we have so much of it still.
Oh yeah, I guess he's saving it.
Saving it for something special. AKA, it's never going to get used. You know, let's just hit this from up here. What's it drop? Money. Don't care.
There was so your bounty thing reminded me. So there was someone that I know, and they have a like horn redeem, like a horn version of that. But the way it's phrased is it's you are such percent horny.
I've seen those as well.
And they're very aware of it. And I got like 89% on there, and they're like, wow. But then
89? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. You know what you should have got.
It got followed up. It got followed up. Because they have one that's called Mpreg.
Do I want to know? Do I want to know, Lucy?
All I'll say is I don't appreciate the fantasy that was created there. For people. The cat would like to stay over here.
I see.
Why did they make the bone dragon?
How did that not get hit by the whip? Okay. So the projectile just went through the whip right there. Nope, we're not getting that. We're at 1 HP in a dream right now. I'll probably die here because that projectile just went right through the whip. Instead of actually being smacked like it should have been. Yep. Gotta take it easy. What do we always say? Hold on loosely, don't let go. Cling to tightly, gonna lose control. So we're just gonna take it easy.
Rocking out here in the background with a frickin' flute.
You know, I don't know, but they are getting pretty jazzy with it. Oh, come on. I know there's healing around here somewhere. Pop up. There we go. Then, there we go. There we are. Nice and simple. That was a rosary. We used to... Healing here? No. What's that? That's an axe. We're not grabbing that. And hey, Mojo, thanks so much for the raid. How's it going? Hope you're doing well today. Oh, we're just gonna take care of this white dragon real quick. There we go.
Welcome in, Riders.
But yes, to those who don't know me, I am Alm. I'm your local adventurer who enjoys treasure just a little bit too much. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit.
And hello, I am Lucy Cat, the Chucky Bakeneko, Lucky Cat.
Remember, the name is Lucky. Don't wear it out.
Over the past 2 weeks, I've been called Lucy, Lucky, Loki, Lukey, Luxy. Everyone, specifically, like, two
Fucking
people.
bird! The bird got me.
Dash, how could you do this?
God. We would have had enough HP. We would have, if it wasn't for that one point earlier where, you know, deflecting the projectile should have happened, but it didn't. Ah, well. It's okay, though. We're doing fine here, which means I don't know why that didn't jump through.
Bravo. Bravissimo.
I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the things I actually hate about Super Castlevania IV. The fact that in normal Castlevania, if you jump, you're rendered priority in front of the blocks. This one, you hit your head and you immediately fall.
That?
Yeah, that is drastically different from every other Castlevania. In other ones, whenever you jump, you're given sprite priority in front of the blocks so that you can make your jumps. Because they know that otherwise you would hit your head off the roof and fall down. It was a game design choice to make it to where players actually had a fair gameplay balance. This one, though, you hit your head on something, you're just plummeting. There's no stopping it. And there's a lot of things about Super Castlevania IV that, as I said, I like the game, but there's a lot of things about it that I hate. because it just doesn't feel Castlevania, and I'm so coded with how Castlevania normally feels that if it doesn't feel right, it just doesn't feel right. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But we're collecting money.
Yeah. And
okay.
you saw that right there, right? How the axe went through both those birds, but only one of them got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game. That's why I don't... As I said, I like this game, but there are so many faults in it. So many faults. The only one that I like less than this is Dracula X on the SNES.
Didn't you say you'd never play Dracula X?
On the SNES? Oh, absolutely not. Because, yeah, and it's hard for me to say this because this was one of the games that I really liked a long time ago. I really like Super Castlevania IV, but as I got older, the more I came to realize it's a good game, but it's not a good Castlevania game.
Why'd that axe just go through both dragons and not hit?
That's what I'd like to know.
Once again.
Yep. And you see how much slowdown there is. You know, I'm really glad that the developers of this game got so much better afterwards. You know, whenever they became a new studio, Treasure, and made Gunstar Heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just thing of, I had a feeling this was going to happen when I came back to this one. Because I hate being considered contrarian by pointing out things' flaws. But if something is flawed, I'm not going to sit back and act like it's not, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm very fair that way. Even games that I love, I will call flawed on many levels. Go. You there?
Yeah, I'm just realizing that the thing I said about joining you for Castlevania, I did Roman numeral wrong.
Oh, what did you put?
VI instead of IV.
Yeah, I don't think this is the sixth one.
No.
I don't think it is.
I skipped a couple.
Yeah, just a couple. Just a couple. Okay, just a
I
lot.
mean, at this point, we just want to... this one is... I mean, at this point...
Use your words.
It's pretty obvious at this point we would have enjoyed the sixth one a bit more.
Yeah, I mean, again, don't get me wrong. This game's fine for what it is. It's not very much Castlevania-esque. And there's also a point later on where... Oh, we're going to wait for this. This part right here, you literally have a frame and a half to jump off these once you land. If you don't, you plummet.
That's awful.
There's just a lot of design choices in this game particularly that I question. Though I question more of them in, you know, Vampire's Kiss, which is the SNES version of Rondo of Blood. And as you see there, you have half a second. Less than half a second, actually. You got a frame and a half.
And it's only when you jump on them, huh?
Yeah, it's only when you jump. Also, you notice what's the problem is right about here, right? What I have to do?
Do a turnaround jump? What the hell?
Yeah.
That one didn't even trigger it.
Yeah, because I didn't even land on it for a full frame, apparently. But yeah, again, I don't like being considered contrarian because I know a lot of people love this game because of the amount of control you get. And they like that it's more atmospheric, which I respect. But give me my classic rock, give me my freedom of movement and control more than anything else.
Oh, why is his tongue like that?
I mean, he's probably related to Richard Simmons.
That is... Sir...
And like that, he's done.
So, no head.
No. I mean, unless we don't save you from Dracula, then you might have to. You know, from what I understand, he's a big fan of the suck.
Save me. Please.
You know, chat, should I save Lucy or should I leave Lucy to Drac? I'm debating on it now.
Hey.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm listening.
No.
Yes, I am listening. What is it you need to say?
Do not. Do not leave me. To this creature.
Can you hear them? The creatures of the night. Oh, how they sing. Ah, ah, ah. Sorry, every time I hear that, I think of Creatures of the Night when I'm playing Castlevania.
That's fair.
And hey, Kaza, welcome in, welcome in. We are playing Castlevania IV today, and I have pointed out some of its flaws because even though it's a great game, every game has its flaws. Every game has its flaws. Like this one, needs more rockin' music. Because I barely remember any of the music from this one. I'm gonna be honest, the only one I remember is Simon's theme. It's like every movie. Exactly. Everything has a flaw. And you know what? That's good. That means that there's always room for improvement. Because I know that a lot of people, they think that having a flaw is bad. When that's really not the case. Being flawed is how we learn.
Yeah.
We're just going to go through here. Go this.
And
up
look,
and...
look. All I'll say is, if you're gonna leave me to a Dracula, at least leave me to the Symphony of Night one.
No. Portrait of Ruin, maybe. Portrait of Ruin, maybe. Mariachi Dracula. You think I'm joking, but if you Google Dracula from Portrait of Ruin, he looks like he's in a mariachi band dress. Not dress, but, you know, attire.
Oh no, yeah, he looks like a not just a mariachi, but he looks like a bullfighter.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
I'd rather nosedive off a cliff.
Odale. Oh wait, no, gotta say that in a Dracula voice. Odale. No? No? You said, I'm here. Yes, I will be here. Odale. There we go.
I'm gonna jump.
Did you say you're gonna? Did you just say you're gonna jump? Hold up.
What?
Did you say you're gonna jump as in jump off a cliff?
I was gonna jump to. I was gonna say jump to the screen, but then I was like, no, wait, climb. Rabbit's the only one that does jumping.
Yeah, Kaza, I agree. Every game needs more rockin' music. 100%. Alright, this guy right here, he may seem like a challenge, but really, he doesn't go right here. You can't get crushed by these blocks, even though you think you could. It's only the ones he actually calls down from the ceiling that can harm you. And that he throws out of his hands directly, you know. But these platforms right here, the platforms do nothing to you. You're safe.
He's just getting smaller.
Yep. Just smack him around. And pop. Oh. On the way down. There we go. But you see what I mean by you keep the axe or the cross. You don't really need anything else.
Huh.
And even then, you're not using them as much as you're using your whip. The sub-weapons in this game are more or less rendered very minute. Which makes me sad, because I love the sub-weapons.
I would say my favorite sub-weapon is probably... is the Worldo or the Bibble.
The Bibble is really nice, though very underutilized in a lot of earlier Castlevanias. But the Bibble is really useful in... I believe it's Rondo where it first got its best use. The cross, perfect. All right, now we're cooking with gas.
What an awful time to get rid of the third numeral.
Well, whenever you get a new sub-weapon, it removes the item throw that you had. Or the throw counter. And you can actually increase that throw counter faster by damaging candles and enemies with the sub-weapon. That's how you get it back faster. Because otherwise, it takes a while for it to build up because it's based off of a counter. This is not taught in any of the games, by the way. It is actually something that had to be found out through data mining.
Where would we be without them?
Yeah. Honestly, probably in a lot better areas, because as useful as data mining's been for a few things, I miss whenever games didn't have people data mining them. I miss, because now, oh, how do I do this in a game? Oh, just search up online instead of actually stopping to learn it yourself. It takes away the mystery and the fun of exploration.
But I will say, though, the map for Dominique's quest and Simon's quest, godsends.
Well, yeah, because those ones, it's the thing of having a map is one thing. Being told exactly where everything is another.
That's true.
Also, those skeletons with whips, do you know what they're called?
No.
They're called Hellmonts.
Oh, right.
Oh, we already have the triple throw. I don't need to worry about that anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were doing it.
Because I forgot I had the triple throw.
Interview with the dev of Top Table Mirror went well. It might end up replacing Roll 20 as my VTT of choice at the rate things are going.
I see.
Oh.
Also, John with someone who has the personal motto of if you enjoy the series, fandom, whatever, you have to be able to critique it, point it out, and if you ignore it, you use the battle of that. Yeah, exactly. You gotta take the bad with the good on everything. Because if it's only good, then you never know what is good about it, Like this, I love the freedom of being able to whip in 8 different directions.
It almost sounded like you said whiff, and I was like... Really?
Well, sometimes it feels like that. But I love the freedom to be able to whip in all 8 different directions. That said, I think it need to be balanced out more on the difficulty in order to equate for, okay, you can whip in 8 different directions? Let's balance this out. And I didn't even see that bat there. I was too busy looking away.
Tut. These bats are just kicking the crap out of you.
Yeah, they blend into the background really bad. That's another thing. A lot of the flying enemies like that are really small, like the birds and the bats, they blend in really well. Now, if I had it on the Pixel Perfect mode without the CRT filter, it'd be easier to see them. I will not deny that. But I want to view this as as authentically as is possible,
There you go.
Okay, let's grab that, and we're
fighting a chandelier?
No, we're not fighting. We're riding.
Oh. That is a big chandelier.
Just one of these have health. That's a heart. I'll take it, though, because we don't have max again yet. Okay. Do a little dance.
As is a tradition.
Exactly. Just jump straight up on that one, let it come to you. Whip it. Jump. All right, there we go. The thing is, they actually did make a game where you had 8-directional whipping that had fair and balanced gameplay, too, later on. Because they brought it back for Julius Belmont in Castlevania Harmony of Despair, which is the multiplayer game. And because it was a multiplayer game, everything was also done faster. So you had faster enemies coming at you to account for the, more player-oriented attacks,
Right.
So it's much more fair and balanced. I really like that. All right. Let's see if we can get some healing here. Probably not for a while, though. Because I'm trying to remember where the healing is. Remember correctly, I think there's something down here, wasn't there? No, it's just a little crouch spot. Bat.
Seeing the whip go crazy like that is so funny.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. I like being able to just...
Okay, do you know Octodad, the game?
No. Oop. I get
I
to.
think you'd find it funny, but the controls on it are grotesque.
Hmm.
Basic plot is woman gets married to octopus.
Huh. As they do.
We know what her favorite genre is.
Yeah.
But
Tentacle Tentai. Mm-hmm.
So the whole plot is just you're supposed to be like a dad that's just going through life as an octopus. You're supposed to be you're an octopus going through life as a dad.
Hmm. On land or below the sea?
On land.
Oh God.
You're an octopus wearing a suit and tie.
I see.
But the way that the tentacles move in that game reminds me so much of the whip in here.
When it does the dangling bit?
Yeah.
Understandable.
Where did he go? Hold on, I just saw that. It registered in my mind. Where did the guy in the suit go? He said, okay, I'm out. My people need me, I must go.
I mean, wouldn't you just get out if you got smacked in the face with a chain whip?
I think I'd be alive.
Damn it. Get hit by that. Alright, there we go. So, oh, there's the healing. Okay. Much better. Now we can get through this nice and simple. Because we've pretty much gotten through the hard part of this stage now.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. There's another part with some ghost dancers that we're going to have to deal with. Because, fun fact, the ghost dancers, they were a boss before they became a common mook, you know, one game later.
Wait, which game are they a boss of?
They're a boss in this game.
Oh.
I hit the damn jump button. That's one thing I don't like. The flipping platforms in this, you only have a frame left, and with how with the Super Nintendo controller, that was easy to do. That was easy to do because there wasn't as much delay. But on modern day systems, even a USB controller, there's a little bit of a delay. You have to hit the button a little early or it'll actually register.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. At least those ones weren't over a bottomless pit.
Yeah, this time.
Mm-hmm. Give it time.
That can change.
Can and will. And suddenly the skeletons take 2 hits. Right, I forgot. There's a point in the game where enemies just change and they suddenly have more HP.
Oh, well, it looks
Yeah.
like we found it.
Yeah, you think it'd be, you know,
Well,
after you beat the stage where they've had 1 HP previously in this stage before, but no. No, they just immediately make it 2.
Well, it kind of makes sense in the sense of
We're in
that
Dracula's
you're
castle
in
now.
Dracula's castle,
Yes, but
so
earlier
they
in yes, it makes sense, but earlier in this exact stage, we fought these guys before and they only had 1 HP. Consistency needs to be key. If they were going to do that, they need to have them have 2 HP at the beginning of this stage. At least to keep it fair. Again, don't get me wrong. I enjoy this game well enough, but I am not about to go without pointing out its flaws. Even if I see where it's coming from. Like that. Okay, that was weird. That one took 3 hits despite... Go, just gonna move forward.
The hell monster thinking, whip it real good.
And I shall. Well, that was unfortunate. I didn't want it to turn around like that right there. All right, there we go.
Hey, at least you didn't get hit.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, these guys are taking 3 hits now.
Oh my gosh, what's up with the grabby hands?
Oh, you'll see.
Joshua, welcome in.
Hey, Joshua, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, no need to apologize for being late. Whenever you show up, it's exactly when you need to.
Whether you get here at the beginning, end, or good night. Wait, what?
Exactly. Show up exactly when you mean to. Just gonna go duck and smack. There we go.
So, I rewatched it recently. Have you seen The Truman Show?
Yes. Good movie.
I love The Truman Show.
It's probably his best film. It's probably Jim Carrey's best film. objectively. I like some of his other films more, but it's definitely his best film.
I think one of my all-time favorite things is like the proposed question of what would your reaction be if one day, like, everyone just had to stop moving because there was mic feedback, and you were the only one that wasn't getting it.
You know, if you're asking how would my life be if I found out that I was being watched pretty much at all times, Lucy, I'm streaming on the internet almost every day.
Oh my god, you're Truman.
Essential. We already are there.
I've got Lucy and Alm with dessert, kinky, with not as. Keep it clean, Lucy. Damn it. Lynx, welcome in.
Hey, Lynx, welcome in. Good to see ya. That's a ghost that just spawned in.
Hello there. Nice to see someone playing my favorite Castlevania game.
Ooh. Yeah, it is a good game. I do have critiques about it, but it is a good game, as I've been saying all throughout this stream. I like this game. I just also have critiques about it because, you know, hindsight is 2020. Hindsight is 2020. Namely, give me my rock and roll, damn it.
Rapid guitar increase.
Ow.
They're just firing arrows at you?
Not arrows, rapiers. There we go, and they're done. That's all it is. They're done. They're Dunyan rings. Pop.
You know, I'm honestly not upset about the enemies having a bit more HP anymore because of the fact that you melt bosses like that.
Yeah. I don't mind that the enemies have more HP at this point either. I just wish that it started from the start of the stage instead of midway through the stage. Here we go. Also, as you can tell, we're now officially in where Castlevania sort of started off. Well, with that last stage anyway, because we were finally in the castle. And as you recall, the very first Castlevania took place entirely in the castle, you know? Ghost hidden ever so carefully out of... Okay, I swear I killed you. Or hit you enough times anyway. Okay, I need this guy to saweth off. Okay, we're taking a hit anyway, because he would not get away from the stairs. Okay.
He wanted you.
Yeah, and I said no. You know, sometimes the enemy, they just need to take no for no. They won't, but they need to. That's why
no always means no.
I mean, that's why I'm trying to go over here, you know, help get you away from Dracula, right? You know, you're saying no, but Dracula's saying yes, yes.
Specifically to this Dracula, I do not like him.
I mean, technically it's the same Dracula no matter which game.
No.
Yes.
I know it's the same Dracula, but no, I do not approve of it. Whoever is his hairstylist in this specific game.
Oh wow, so you're... Oh wow, Lucy, how... I didn't know you were that superficial.
I'm not. I'm not.
You can't say you're not when you're saying not this Dracula because of his hairstyle. I'm sorry, you can't say that at this point.
It's not just his hairstyle. I mean, he just looks weird.
Well, Lucy, what did you just say about being superficial?
Leave me be. You've seen my smasher pass. You know that that's not the main factor. Also, you see how I just cheesed that last area? I know, you just went right through. What the hell?
Yeah, it's because I do not care to do that spot. If you go through it slowly, you're going to take damage. I was holding up to get on that, but all right.
Oh wait, don't you have a? Oh wait, I think I can do that.
Do what?
Slash quote.
Oh yeah, you can quote. Just I swear you. Well, not slash. It's exclamation point quote. Then or exclamation point add quote space. Then what the quote was. And don't worry about adding quotation marks or my name on it because it's all me anyway. So. Here we go. Carefully. Get rid of that blood skeleton. He's going to come back up soon, so we need to move. All right. No!
Quotes must be, must be added for this feature to work.
What the hell?
But yet Nightbot says it was successfully added.
Did you... Okay, it says add. Did someone just... Try typing just exclamation point quote real quick. See if that'll fix it. Yep.
No.
No. Huh. It should be working. I wouldn't add that in on Nightbot. Well, damn. I'll have to check and see what's going on with it later.
Oh, wait, no. Nightbot's working, but your account is saying otherwise.
Huh?
Nightbot says, number 1, I swore I killed you.
Oh,
But
okay, so it did work?
But your actual profile is showing up saying, quotes must be enabled.
That's weird. Oh, no. That is, that's Mix It Up Bot. That's Mix It Up Bot. Ignore that. Ignore that. I don't know why it's doing that.
God, it Mix It Up's making a mistake.
Yep.
Speaking of, I should start adding some quotes.
No retroactive. Let's just stick with what happens from here on in, just to make sure that we're not getting ones that people are misremembering.
Can't expect Dracula to have fat hair every time when he has a guest over. Most deaf ones who came uninvited. Or most definitely ones who came uninvited.
Exactly. So, Luci?
I mean, he did just wake up, so it's bedhead.
Exactly. I mean, Luci, are you truly going to judge Dracula based on that? Or are you going to, are you going to accept Dracula the way he is? Or are you going to be that guy?
Is Symphony of the Night after this one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, he turns into that one.
Okay, so you're just going to wait a few hundred years?
I mean, I'm undead already.
Okay. Though we still have it on record what you said.
Look, I've been convinced. I hate that, Josh. Don't ever say drip you.
Drip you.
Death in some games just looks like a normal dude until the fight begins.
Yeah, that is that's sort of Death's thing, you know? He's meant to be unassuming. Until it's time. Except for in Rondo of Blood, where he showed his hand early. Why? I'm not really sure, but he did. I guess maybe he got tired of waiting and just thought, okay, Belmont, I'm coming to get you, you know?
It was him when he was younger and less patient.
That was a little too close. I had to duck right there, otherwise that was instant death.
That was... you playing fire there.
Yes, because I wanted the money. You know me, I gotta get me treasure.
Treasure.
Also, I have not found a single sub-weapon all this way here. Give me a sub-weapon, game. I beg of thee.
The game says no.
Yeah, it says no, and we're at the boss, so yep, game said no. Here we go.
Oh wait, really?
Yep.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I do love the boss and the intros for the bosses in this. The bosses are really well designed.
Well, to be fair, I don't...
Ow.
I'd say out of all the bosses, this one's my favorite intro.
Yeah, you also notice how his axe attack for the fire and throwing it looked exactly the same, his wind-up. There's no way to tell the difference between those two attacks. You just gotta hope that you're getting the right one.
You can't handle him at his bad hair day. You don't deserve him when he has his good hair day. I've learned, and I've decided to make amends.
So, you're naming the kid Mins? Gotcha.
No, whenever there's No, I'll tell you about the story later, but no.
Oh god, it's this stage.
Josh, why? Fabula, Dabula, Dumula, Sibula, Switchula.
Don't forget Dragula.
I would love Dracula to make an appearance.
Have you ever heard Dragula? Do you even know what Dragula is?
I know it. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
You know, dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of his Dragula.
Oh.
It's a Rob Zombie song. Very old. I hate saying that's old, but it is. It is old at this point.
I mean,
music gets old after 5 years, so. Ooh, duck. Also, you see all these things with spikes on them? Every single one of them, instant death trap.
really?
Every single one of them is an instant death trap.
Cause of my Dragula.
Exactly.
This is suffering as my catnip.
Good.
My, oh my.
Just gonna... There we go. Wait for the green acid drop to go by. Damn it. Wait for it. And here we're just gonna throw axes. Some people throw hands, I throw axes. It's much more effective.
Surprised you haven't already... Oh wait, no, that's right. You said you had to do the counter thing. Okay. For the Roman numeral blocks.
Oh yeah. It's just think of... Okay, now this jump right here is actually pixel perfect. If you don't get your momentum just right, you will touch the sides of the platform like that and die.
Ugh.
I hate that jump. That is why I say, ugh, this stage every time I get to it. Because
Wait,
I always...
We're all the way back here?
Yeah. Checkpoint is until after that screen.
That's vile.
Well, to be fair, we did just start the stage. That was only screen 2. But yeah,
Still.
that jump right there, I do not like it. I do not like it because it is a pixel perfect jump. If you don't get your momentum right, you're in trouble. But it is doable. It is doable. I just, as I said, with how there's delay on modern day controllers compared to these SNES controllers, it's not as easy to do.
Yeah.
Don't remember the stage, but you know what Star Trek? Yeah. I feel that every time I come here, I forget about the stage, and then when I get here, I go, "Oh God damn it!" I think it's the stage that most people block this stage out of their memory because of all the instant death traps, and some of them, which unless you know a cheeky way to get around a jump or two, you're gonna have to deal with it. And there's quite a few pixel perfect jumps if you don't know the cheeky ways around them. Duck and toss. We're just gonna be here, throw our axes, you know, be a little bit of a tosser. All right. Get this bone pillar. All right, there we go. So I will say this now, we might see a game over here because of this pixel perfect jump. If I mess it up again...
How many more lives do you have?
2.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay. And you cannot duck this one over there, you have to wait for it. We're gonna give chase, then duck here. Okay.
Hey!
Ooh. Yep. Oh, are these unsynced? Oh no, they've got a bad sync timing. I can't go right now, I gotta wait. No, we gotta get them resynced. And the stopwatch will not work on these platforms either, just for the record. Okay, there we go.
Tosser? I don't see a lock.
Also, I have to ask, who here would go for this dagger? Who would go for that dagger? It's the dagger.
Maybe someone who's really hardcore for daggers.
You know what? Maybe if it's a challenge run. Maybe if it's a challenge run.
Mm-hmm.
Me though, no. There is one other stage in this game that has great music, but no to the rest of the stage. It's one of those things of, ooh, we'll get there soon. It's on the final stretch, so we'll get there soon, but those who have played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I miss the rock guitar.
Yeah, I miss the guitar too. There we go, jump that. What's that? Get the cross. Okay, there we go.
Hey, we got the cross.
All right. Oh, right, the Oons are now taking 2 damage as well. I forgot about that. Let's.
Those things are called Oon.
And there's another one called an Allura Oon, but it's not in this game. It's not for another couple games, in fact.
Ugh, Medusa head.
Who? Okay. So we're in a bad spot, and we're just gonna cheese it. We're gonna go down this way, and not worry about dealing with those instant death spike traps. Because, in the words of, a wise individual who saw those death traps before, no.
My repressed memories are telling me to keep my eyes closed. Or close my eyes.
Understandable. Also, this right here, do not whip this. This is a trap. Because the brown bricks right there, those break if you whip them, and they do damage to you, and they would knock, and oftentimes they will knock you right into the whatchamacallit.
Really?
They'll knock you into the death trap, yeah.
Huh. I don't know whether to be impressed or say or call them a bastard.
Yes. Okay, and that is triple shot. Okay. Fucking peeping eyes. All right, just gonna wait for that drip, and then we go. Just walk it. Okay. Most people try to jump that at first because they forget that this one, you have momentum that carries you forward as long as you're holding forward, unlike other Castlevanias. Also, I'm not going to bother attacking... Well, okay, maybe I'll attack that. Food. Gimme. Oh, healage. Okay, but here, the secret...
You said that.
Here's the thing of, listen, I need that chicken. I need that chicken meal.
You needed your chicken nuggies.
I mean, yes. Actually, I haven't had chicken nuggets or chicken tenders in a long, long time. Maybe I should have that sometime soon. I have chicken. I could fry it.
Ooh. Do a nice light batter.
Okay. Oh, these are horribly desynced. Okay, we're gonna go back and try to sync them back up again. Because that's the problem right here. This part right here, you need these platforms to be synced up. If they're not, you're sort of screwed. As you can see. Like that. This is why no one likes this stage. There's so many instant death traps as well as that.
Did the devs just hate you?
The devs just did not care during this stage. I hate saying it, but this stage is the epitome of bad level design. And I hate saying that. I hate saying that because the other stages, they had fine level design. It's really only this one that's an issue. Well, okay, there's one more that's a bit of a pain, but it's just difficult, not unfair. This one, there's a lot of unfair things because you have to wait, because a lot of technical limitations make it to where, you're either going to instant die or you're going to take a lot of damage and get knocked into instant death. And that sucks. There's no one who can defend that, People try.
I'm sure there's someone who wants to. Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm sure there's going to be someone out there who wants to.
Yeah, they want to. And I don't blame them for wanting to. I like this game too. But this part right here can suck my left testicle.
Oh my. Devs hating us was Dark Souls 2.
No, Dark Souls 2 is much more fair than this, I'm gonna be honest. Well, much more fair than this stage. And I say that as someone who's played through every Souls game. Pop.
Watch out now.
Watch out for what?
Almost coming through.
Yeah. Did those just...
Are they desync again?
Yes. And in the worst of ways, but we made it. Okay. Oh, yeah.
We did it.
Get over here. Get over here. And die. Sorry, creature. But you gotta go. And he's done. Teabag the corpse, as is tradition. And let's get out of this stage. Okay, from here on, it's smooth sailing except for one stage. All the other stages are really well designed. We got past the worst one in the game. We are Gucci. We are good to go. Woo!
I think I've ever heard you say the word Gucci.
I said it last time on stream too. I said it yesterday.
I must have missed it.
Maybe you just don't pay attention.
That's not what happened.
Doubt.
That's not what happened.
Or as Liari would say, squint. Ow. That's on me. I took that bat straight to the face, or technically straight to the crotch. But,
Deserved.
Do y'all just see that? That skeleton just said, you know what? Fair play. I'm just gonna out and walk backwards off the edge.
That skeleton said, I don't get paid enough for this. Bye, y'all.
Yeah, he really did. Also, I will say, I stand corrected. This is the other stage. You golden bitch. This is the other stage that also has a good music track. I forget about this track a lot, though, because it takes place right after the stage that I hate the most. So.
Fair enough.
There we go. Also, you notice that, right? How the enemy... I am noticing more and more the more I play this, enemies are attacking from off-screen, which I know is just a technical limitation back then. It happened, you know? But man, think if I've been spoiled by modern game design where that doesn't happen much anymore. It also makes me appreciate modern game design not letting enemies attack me from off-screen.
You've gotten used to it.
You
become complacent.
Complacent or expectant? Which is it, I wonder? Because again, I'm not going to hold this to modern game design standards. At all. That isn't fair.
Was that a mimic?
No. That was a chest that just... Okay.
But the two little purple bits in it look kind of like eyes.
I think those were probably supposed to be gems of some sort.
Oh,
you know, I think I can get up this still. If I... Nah, I just barely can't. Alright.
You really want those candles.
Yes, because I have a feeling there's healing in one of them. If I remember correctly.
Then why not just redo the pit again?
Because I can't. The platform's too high over there.
Oh.
Let's see. Can't reach it either, so we'll never know. Oh, come on. Come on. Whew.
Oh.
I feel a little robbed from that one right there. I'm going to be real.
Hey, you get to retry You get to retry.
Yeah, true. I'll just take the axe this time, because I won't bother keeping the cross. Damn it. I swear. Well, he did it again. But yeah, I swear those bats are really hard to see when you have the proper CRT look going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, me getting hit by walking into that dude, that was my own fault. But how is I... I do not like whenever I'm being attacked from an angle that I cannot defend from at all, where it's essentially guaranteed damage. Because that just feels like... I know it's supposed to make it feel more intense, but yeah.
At that point, it's more just
it's yeah, because it's not that it's bad, it's just that I feel annoyed. Yeah, I feel annoyed at that. Because again, I do like this game. It's just that it's my second least favorite of all the classic Vanias. Not down. That said, as I said, I still enjoy this game, but it's a thing of move, Simon. It's a thing of, because to me the only bad classic Vania game was the SNES version of Rondo Blood. You know, Dracula's Kiss. That's the only bad one in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah. Because even though there's the healing. Because yeah, even though I'm getting frustrated, I'm still enjoying myself, you know? This is still a fun time.
Yeah. And I mean, as long as you're enjoying the game you're playing.
Yeah. And honestly, getting frustrated is sort of a chunk of what Castlevania is about. You know, you gotta get practice in there, you know, all that good stuff. Nope. Okay, we're on our last life. This might be where we get our first game over because, you know, the enemies are taking more hits than I would like, but... Because that is really mean placement of that enemy there with how they jump right on you. Why'd that one... Oh, well, that one I hit with the dangle whip instead of the full whip, that's why. Alright.
That one's so brutal.
Yeah, that one spot is brutal. It's very mean placement. And I know I've done similar things in the past whenever I created stages, and it's a thing of these days, that's why I look to try to make sure that I don't have anything in a spot where it'll take multiple hits to defeat an enemy like that. Because if it's where... okay, like case in point. Say alright. Look where Simon is. Alright. Say that where Simon is where the screen cuts off and you can only see the left half right there. Say I had Simon placed one square to the right. And the player had to jump from the square left to the spot that I'm on right now. That right there would be what they see on screen. If they're jumping that way and then they see an enemy that I placed on that square right there, in order to make it fair, I would not want it to be something that takes multiple hits. I'd want to take one hit to judge the player's reactions, because 2 hits can make it to where, you know, it is just unnecessary force damage.
Oh.
Part of me almost feels like I should take the game over just to, you know, get a restock.
I'm kind of wondering if you'd able to finish the stage.
I could if I buckle down, but you guys got to remember, I'm also trying to commentate while I'm doing this. That makes it so much harder too.
No, I know. That's why I'm like sitting here, just like, I wonder how far he'll go.
The axe.
Oh wow.
Okay, we know that Skelebob's over here, so let's go ahead and...
Back in the day, my guilty frustration pleasure was Katamari Damacy.
I remember seeing as you play Katamari Damacy. That's a good game too. Isn't that another Konami game? If I remember correctly?
Possibly.
Skelebob, get over here. There we go. There we are. Get that healing. Melt the enemies. All right.
Namco.
Oh, it's Namco? Okay. I've never played it myself, but I know it's a good game. I know a lot of people love it. Okay, just ignore these. Get this one, move. Get this one, move. Get this one, move. Jump, axe, and Still get hit.
But you didn't die.
Yeah, because I actually had another hit on me. And I was close enough to not get knocked off the edge. But it felt like force damage. It feels like force damage right there. Which is not a fun feeling, but yeah, we're through it though. That's what I'm saying. It's not a fun feeling. It's just a minor annoyance, but it's not bad. And here we go. Stopwatch. I want this. All right. I need healing, but that's not what we're going to get here. I'm going to be honest. I sort of wish that I kept the stopwatch. All right.
Really?
Let's get from the top.
Wait, what?
Yeah. When you get it, you have infinite continue, so it's no big deal. But whenever you get a game over, you have to start from. You gotta start the stage from the top. That's how it's always been, Castlevania. And there he goes again. Yeah.
I will return in just a moment.
All right. I have no clue what he's doing, but he is doing something. But yeah, this game, I do like it. I know it probably sounds like I don't with all the frustration I've been having with it because of bullshit like that. But the game is good. The game is good. Mark my words, the game is good. It's just that there's a few things in it that you can tell it was done purely to pad it out so that people who were renting it would be more likely to buy it instead so they could finish the game. Which was the style at the time. All right. Go. Probably bathroom break and a couple of lines of catnip? Yeah, probably. Most likely the catnip more than anything else. Okay, No! I just need that Skelebob to get hit by... Okay, come on. Over here. Okay, that actually didn't damage him this time. Weird. There we go. Okay, chat. We got this. We got this. We're just gonna... Okay, and that time it didn't register as grappling. Thanks, game. It is what it is. But yeah, there are some things that were added into retro games like this that were just to pad it out. Oh my god, we actually made it through that without taking damage. What do you know? There we go. All right. Uiva. And it's because, you know, they... Normally in Japan, strangely enough, the games were actually easier. I'm not even joking. Castlevania games in Japan are normally easier than their international ones because of how rental stores were.
I have returned.
How is returned? Are you feeding them well?
Yes, in fact. Roommates were looking after them for a moment.
I see, I see. Also, we're finally past that part.
Oh, oh my gosh. Finally.
Yeah, we got past that one jump, and I somehow didn't take damage this time. Don't ask how, I'm not really sure. I think I just landed on the perfect pixel.
Good job.
But it is what it is. Yeah, and I was mentioning how games like this, you know, retro games, a lot of the time they
would do padding so that way people would go and buy the game instead of just renting them. I know.
Yep,
I heard.
yep. Okay.
You forget I can travel.
Yeah, right. You're wearing a Bluetooth headset. Right, right. Which, you know, as I said, was the style at the time because, you know, Western audiences, if they could beat it in a single rental, they wouldn't buy it. They just wouldn't. Unless they really, really enjoyed the game. And oftentimes, you know... Oh, let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Ball. Let go. Thank you. I want this.
By the whole...
Oh my god. Fucking... There we go. I need to get that one up top, though, because it leads to a secret area, if I remember correctly. Okay, right here. There we go.
Aha!
This is one that you want to get, because it gives you a chance to get a lot of lives back. No, I said gives you a chance, not that it will.
Yeah. Oh, whoa. How'd you not know about that one, Madman?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of secrets in this game, and I'm trying to make sure that I show off most of them, but that's mainly the big one. That's mainly the big one. Hey, Jaden. Welcome in, welcome in. What we playing? We're playing Super Castlevania IV. It's a fun game. It's frustrating, but it's a fun time. Okay, come on. Okay, now Lucy, which way do you think we should go? Left or right? I'll let you choose. Left or right?
Good adventurers always go left.
All right, left it is. You have chosen wisely. And yes, if we went the wrong way, I was going to hold you accountable for it because I knew which way to go, but you didn't.
Look, I just followed the thing I was told.
Fair. You hear that, folks? Lucy admits to being a sheep, not a cat.
How fucking dare you? I would be even more mad.
Live on camera. Live on camera, too.
I'm a bit more mad because of the fact that both of those animals have to do with sleep, because my current version has to do with sleep, and a sheep would also have to do with sleep. How dare you?
How dare I what? Catch you in speaking the truth? Ah, yes, the giant bat. Giant bat made of gold this time. I actually really like the design of this bat.
That's actually super cool.
Granted, if you're right under it, you're pretty much safe from any of the... Because the stuff that... the money that flies off of it, it will damage you if it touches you.
Oh. Also, ugh, Josh, oh my god, ew.
Popular long... Oh! Oh! I don't know. Lucy, are you?
No, please do not put that energy out in the world. I'd rather avoid it at all costs. Thank you. Have a good day.
One, two, oh.
Base
two,
with...
and three. There we go. They're done.
Why are you like this? Ah!
There we are.
My eyes.
Yes. And now we move on to the next segment of the game.
Oh, are we gonna fall again? Oh no.
No, this time we're going up. We're going up.
Stairway to heaven.
Ah, that's some good tea. Now we're in the final stretch.
Is this the final level or the second to last level?
You see how that says A1?
Oh.
Also, now we finally get the rock and roll music.
Oh yeah, let's go.
It takes forever to get there, and the rock and roll music they give us that's good is from the earlier games. This thing of, oh, thank you for bringing it back, game. That said, we actually want the dagger here, believe it or not.
Really?
This is the one stage where you actually want the dagger. And we'll be using it for later in the stage, not this specific part, but later we will want the dagger. Because used for one specific moment that's actually really cool. Because it's something that you don't even think of doing until, well, after you've beaten it once, because you don't think it'd work. I made that jump. All right. It starts again.
But at least we know where the dagger is.
Yep.
Okay, what is the chandelier looking thing that you picked up?
That thing that I picked up, the whip extension?
Okay, that's what it is. It's a whip extension.
Yeah, it's meant to be the Belmont crest, or an alchemical crest, technically. You know, before the Belmont crest was actually fully implemented. Because at this point in time, there were 3 whips. 3 different whips. There was the Vampire Killer, there was the Alchemist Whip, and then there was the Magic Whip. Well, it wasn't called Magic Whip, it's called something else. I don't remember what it's called. No, was it Holy Whip? I think it was Holy Whip, actually. No, that was the Morning Star. That was the Morning Star. Okay, sorry. I was thinking Alchemist Whip and stuff like that, the same thing. My bad. But yeah, there were 3 whips. It wasn't just the Vampire Killer. It wasn't until later that they combined them all into being one whip. So the whip that Simon is using here actually isn't the Vampire Killer. This would be the Morning Star, and the leather version is the Alchemist Whip.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Also, welcome in, Cinnamon. Ooh.
Hey, welcome in, Cinnamon. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Oh, make sure to stay hydrated.
I have been. Mm-hmm. Ooh, got the Medusa head, and take care of that. Yep. See, the dagger comes in a little bit useful here. It's a miracle.
Whoa.
All right, this part right here can be tricksy if you, yeah, because you see that instant death trick right there. You got to jump and duck immediately. Also, here's the part where the knife comes in handy. That's just really cool because they don't teach you about this, but you can throw the knife from this.
Oh.
Yeah, while hanging, you can throw the knife.
You can't throw anything else, though. Like, would you be able to throw the cross?
Yes, but the knife goes further out like that. That's why we were able to defeat that guy as quickly whenever we landed as we did.
Mm.
And that's something that you don't know you can do until after you see it in the credits. I'm not even kidding. They don't teach you that in the game until after you're watching the end credits.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So normally to get past that part right there, what people... Right, I forgot about that. What people end up doing is they'll jump and try to whip that guy down real quick, and that is possible. But the way it's best done is if you duck, you can actually avoid his sword strike. It ducks his sword attack.
Mm.
Ah, cross. Okay. We're just gonna take this axe armor that's up there out by his ankles.
Bite his ankles.
Rip them right off.
We've got your shoe, teehee. Now you can't walk on the ground.
All right, this part. I'm trying to remember what I do. All right. Damn it. This part's a little bit of an asshole part. Because if you get hit, it forces you to let go.
Mm.
So a little bit of an asshole-ish part, but it is what it is. As I said before, old game, so they wanted to pad it out a little bit by making you have to, retry and restart a few times.
Mm-hmm. Kurobachi, welcome in.
Hey, Kurobachi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'll show you how I did this before whenever I first played this. Because before, I didn't know how to do that, so it'd go... Oh! Or he can just despawn. He could go to draw distance and not show up again, the skeleton guy.
He's just evaporated.
He heard what I had to say, and he's like, oh, hell no.
He said, actually, I have somewhere to be, guys.
Go up and down, like that. You won't dodge that unless you know to go up, to immediately turn around and go down at that exact moment. Which, to be fair, that's a Castlevania does have a good chunk of trial and error to it. I will not deny that. Because it's a learning game. It is. You're learning patterns. It's enhancing your memory.
See, teachers, you can use this game for classes.
Mm-hmm. Gotta wait for that to pass so I don't accidentally grapple. There we go. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is this. Go as such. There we go.
Are you not able to go all the way around?
Oh, I can, but I just don't want to get hit by that guy, so we're getting rid of him. Because that's how it is sometimes, you know? You don't like somebody there, you know? Take them out. Wait
like,
for it.
Dead or out of life?
Surprise them.
Oh.
There we go. Got him. Also, I'm pretty sure you've noticed, but we have not encountered any healing here.
Yeah, that's a bit of a worry.
Mm-hmm. We gotta do another one of these here, which... Oh, we're just gonna go right here and do it. Okay. Okay, come on. Nope. You have to take him out with this. Take him out. Oh my god. Oh, get hit by the attack already. You wiggly bastard.
The worm.
There we go. And yoink, there we are. Finally up here. Oh, the double throw. Thank you. Look, can we get a triple throw? Nope. But we got the double throw. And now for the easiest boss in the game.
Oh, is that your mummy? I don't know, you're kind of dying faster than him.
Oh, give it time. It's just at that part where he does a little bit of extra damage. See, not much problem at all.
You just turned the thing into a freaking washer.
Yep. Easiest boss in the game! Behold my dangle chain!
That's a quote.
I know what I said. Oh, there we go. Oh. I'm not showing it to Lucy, I was showing it to the mummy. Get it right.
He's a MILF hunter.
No. You see, sometimes... Didn't you notice that the mummy was using magic? What other franchise has magic and Egypt under Konami?
You're expecting too much brain power from me.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Ergo... You know,
the Pharaoh.
I think I was fighting one of the servants, and let me tell you, I remember this. I remember how Mana looked in that one. I know what I said.
No.
Oh no, what? Listen, I'm not above saying that Mana was hot in Yu-Gi-Oh.
I mean, fair.
Okay, I want to jump down there. All right. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Also, as you can tell, the Duhlins, not that big of a deal in this game. 16 anime? No. Either way, I was 15 when that was being aired, so screw you.
I mean, yeah.
So
Mana
really,
was... Let me see. Well, she also is technically the original Dark Magician girl.
Exactly. All right, now.
I hate Zork.
All right, folks. This is the part where I said, if you know, you know. B2.
Oh no.
We have to outrun that ring there, because that ring will one-shots you. No matter what, you die. Mm-hmm. We gotta run.
Did someone piss off the developer here, or...?
Apparently they thought that we pissed in their Cheerios. I don't know why, what happened to them, or what trauma they had in their childhood. But they do not like us here. So we're just gonna move.
I see.
Just go, 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 gadget. Okay. Nope, don't worry about it, just move.
Got subjected back to Zork art.
I forgot that was right there first. Okay. Did I mention that there's instant death spikes on the way up too?
Really?
Yeah. It's a little-known secret, you know? But it does get straight to the point. Whew. Okay, Stone Man's gone. Fully extend our whip. All right. And here we go. Because we are still running. I don't know how I grabbed that one instead of the...
Huh?
Yeah, I grabbed the furthest one in instead of the other one. I don't know how, but I did. Okay. That thing's still chasing us, by the way, from down low. We gotta keep moving.
Uh-oh.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no. We've got to keep on moving.
Also, I had a conversation recently with someone of the fact that Joey literally did say, I want the sister. Hand over the sister. Yugs, you can have May. I just want to date Tristan's sister.
He did. He did. Oh, this part. All right. Nope. Wait for the next one. Wait for the next one. Just take your momentum. Okay. Whew. No jumping right there. You have to just walk. And the hard part's done. All right. Oh, no, it's not. Slogra. Could you feel my hatred for Slogra in that right there?
It was almost as vibrant as what you said. Yes, like 2 days ago.
Because you see, he has iframes when he's landing. So you literally have to get out of the way, hope that he doesn't stick up his spear like that, because it will hit you. Yeah. Luckily, though, I think we hit a checkpoint. Once we get here, it's checkpoint, if I remember correctly. But yeah, Slogra sucks in this game, because, of all things, why give a boss iframes?
When he slog on my raw.
Duck, duck. Okay. Was barely out of range, so he couldn't hit me. Gets worse whenever he loses his spear.
Really? It gets worse?
Yep. Because then his pattern gets more erratic. Okay. Gotta go like that. We gotta go up. Nope. You see? Because normally on bosses, in this game, you're able to just attack them ad nauseum. This one, no. You gotta wait for his iframes to go away. Why give a boss iframes? Especially
I'm telling
when
you, someone pissed off the developer here.
Yeah. I don't doubt it. Oh god, no, 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 no.
It's a one hit. Whoever gets
There we
next...
No, 2 hits.
Oh.
Oh.
He hit the Yuri pose.
Yeah. Okay, Slogra's done. Now for Giabon. Ridley's cousin might as well be. And they know
Or
how
he-
bad that fight is. That's why they give you a full heal right there.
Are we at the final boss?
No, this is Giabon. The final boss. That's funny.
I don't remember this game.
Well, you've never seen this game.
Oh, right. I don't know where my brain is. It's drooling over.
Did Locke take the brain cell today?
When does Locke ever have the brain cell?
Well, that's why I'm asking. Did he take it today?
If he did, he probably left it inside the dragon wagon.
Sorry, I can't help but laugh anytime I hear the word dragon wagon back to back. That's a good name. I like that.
That's what I always call that. Like that's what I told him. I only referred to his van as the dragon wagon.
It's a good name. All right, and Giabon is Giagon. All right.
I thought you were gonna say Gia boned, and I was like, oh,
No, but we are gonna have to deal with a boner here in a moment.
oh.
Do you not remember who Dracula's right-hand man is?
No, I know. It's Death.
Yeah. Who have we not fought yet?
Death. I was wondering when he would show up.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair. Is it all boss fights now, or you do actually?
Yep, all boss fights right now. All right, Death, let's go. Come here, Mr. Reaper. I don't fear you. Okay, maybe I fear you a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, kind of scary.
Okay. Damn it.
Oh.
He's not doing the attack I want him to, which is... There's an attack where he'll send his scythe out after you, and that one is the best one for us because we can cheese it. That said, we got a checkpoint right here, so we're fine. Even if we get a game over, it checkpoints right here. Which is nice. Actually, I think the... Wait, no, the cheese spot is right here. I'll just stand right here. Whip up.
Oh.
Because he can only throw the sickles down at that point. Now he's doing the thing I was wanting him to do before. Wait for it. Jump it. All right. Ow. That tickled. And it tickled a lot, actually. Hold up.
Oh.
Just gonna dangle it. All right, he does it again. Ah, I jumped that. No, we got caught in this. We got caught there. All right.
Oh.
But it should checkpoint us right here. So as I said, it doesn't really matter.
That's easy.
Mm-hmm.
I shall return in just a moment. I'm being summoned.
Hear that? Luci's getting his booty call.
No.
Dracula wants that fluffy tail. Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Okay, that's weird. It hit the whip and still went through. Interesting. Game, are you okay? The whip is supposed to negate those. Okay, that one was on me. I whipped too early. But that was still weird that the whip didn't negate a couple of those. Weird. Alright. Well, let's get to it. Lenore? You know what, Abaddon? You know, I won't fight you on that one. Lenore was pretty cool. Careful, careful, careful. Get 2 hits in, then jump. Duck. Ow. Okay, just get back over here. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Okay, game. I see you. I see you. Okay, do that. Jump. And duck. Alright, and just get over to this. Damn it, I was hoping to get over the side here. Ah, damn it. It's alright, though. We got this. We got this. It's just going to take a little bit. This fight isn't that difficult. It's just that I'm missing my timing up on this. I'm missing up my timing. It happens sometimes, you know? There we go. Nice and simple, just right here. We're just going to protect ourselves from the first amount of sickles he's going to throw at us best we can. Go over here. Ooh, well, I didn't want to cancel my whip attack, but alright. Jump it. We got 3 hits in there. Duck. Damn it. Okay. Just dangle whip it. Dangle whip it. It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta go ahead and let it be cheesed. Let it be cheesed. It's the strat for a reason, after all. And I'm getting too greedy. That is all on me. Alright, we got this. We got this. Just go and jump. Jump. God, that had some heat seeking on it. Lordy. We're just gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And until maybe he actually wants to do something different. So, Death, you gonna actually do something different here, buddy? There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Okay. Now he's doing this again. Okay. Move like this. 1, 2, and jump. Now we can beat Death. There we go. Just took a little bit of me remembering how to do his pattern, you know? Now we go to the final area.
I'm just in time for you to save me.
Ah, yeah. Also, Lucy, do you want to see something neat?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever heard about the 12-piece chicken bucket from KFC? KFC family meal?
Yes.
I'm gonna get one.
What? What was that?
12-piece meal. You can also die there, but I hit jump. It just didn't register. Yep, this is a thing. This is a thing.
What?
It completely maxes you out for the fight.
Interesting.
And because it's a secret built into the game, it's not cheating. It is legit there for you to use.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how I found out about that?
How'd you find out?
I accidentally missed on trying to do a jump onto the stairs.
And you were just like, oh, what's this?
Mm-hmm. That's how we found out things back then. Right. That's how that attack works. Right. I keep on going for the jump. I should not. Because Dracula, even though he's easier in this game than others, it's still Dracula. He's still a bit of a problem.
One could say he sucks.
Yeah. See, because like that right there, that lower fireball, it still tends to get me. Or maybe it's the upper one, I guess. Always thought it was the lower one. Oh, I want that. That turns into food. Turns into healing. There we go. Oh, but this move absolutely blows. You see that? They turn to fire pillars afterwards. And they carry their momentum. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it.
Well, that's not good.
Yep, and they continue to persist. Just let it die.
No, what else?
Careful. Oh, good thing you didn't spawn right on me there. It's the pits whenever that actually happens. And it does happen sometimes. He will teleport right on you.
I saw it almost happened to you earlier.
Mm-hmm. Damn it. As you see, they do not stop moving, even after. Okay. Damn it. That's good turn to healing, though. I need it. Gimme. And the healing went away. Final phase. Let's go. I'm probably going to die here because I sometimes mess up on his lightning attack.
Don't die, forehead.
I'll try. As long as I keep the crosses going up top, we're pretty much good for hitting him. I just gotta make sure not to get hit by the lightning myself. For obvious reasons, you know, no one wants to ride the lightning.
There are a couple people who do, but not in this way.
Yeah. And he's done. Eat my dangle chain, vile fiend. All right. Squish. Squish.
Aww.
And that's it. That's the game.
Yippee! We did it.
Yeah, it only took around maybe 2 hours total. And that's because I got greedy.
You're at 1 hour 57 minutes.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind we also talked a little bit at the beginning and we read the intro, which took about 5-10 minutes. So it's a fairly short game. And I did get greedy a few times. Normally I can get through a good chunk of this without getting game over until maybe B2. Well, sometimes the dungeon. But yeah, it's a good game. It's not my favorite. I'd say it's my... it's on the lower tier for me. I love the control. I love the fluidity and everything of it, but it's not my personal favorite. It's really good, though. As I've said before, there's only one bad Castlevania game, and that is Dracula X on the SNES. But yeah, I think this is a good game. It could use from, you know, maybe a little more polish down the road, you know, if they ever decide to remake this exact version, which they probably won't. It's Konami, they're making pachinko machines now. But it is what it is.
I saw someone ask and like wanting Konami to make like a Castlevania complete remaster, which is like all the games redone.
That would be nice. That would be nice, especially because I do love the classic Castlevania games, and Iga has even said before that he'd be game for joining back in if they were to ask him to make another Castlevania game to wrap up the story of Julius Belmont, and I'm pretty sure he'd go ahead and help with a remaster too if he got to do that, if he was promised he'd get to, you know? But I don't see it happening. It just doesn't make him the money. Because all their money comes from people who have gambling addictions these days. Which... yeah. I understand. It's a company first and foremost. It's going to go for business, which, where's the money? Pachinko for them. It's sad, but true. That said, I am glad that the devs there have been able to get some games pumped out here in recent years, as well as convince Konami to go ahead and re-release, you know, the Castlevania Anniversary Collection and the Advanced Collection. Granted, we still need a DS collection as well as a PlayStation collection, because those are the only sets of Castlevania games that we don't have available for everyone just play right off the bat. Well, we also need them re-release Rebirth onto one of those collections too, because Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth you can only get if you have a Wii or Wii U that has it installed already, or you know, you know.
Yeah. Where's my eye patch? But you think about it, and technically there is another way for it to come back. Well, two ways. They sell the franchise, or Yiga gets Yiga buys the franchise out from them.
I mean, I would love to see Yiga buy the franchise from them. They probably won't do it because it's still earning them money. I mean, after all, look at what happened after they greenlighted the Netflix series. It made bank. Granted, Castlevania Nocturne lost money, but but Konami didn't so much bankroll that one. They said, "Okay, Netflix, you can go ahead and make it. If you want to make it about this, here you go." And Netflix did not make it about that. They did not make it about that at all. I feel bad for Powerhouse Studios though, because they didn't want that. They wanted to make an adaptation of Rondo Blood. It was the Netflix CEO screwing things up. But I could rant about that for hours on end. I have.
I was going to say, a CEO messing things up for a company? Who could have guessed?
Yeah. How will they handle the touchscreen seals for the DS games that has those? Easy, the same way that modders have done for Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. I actually played a mod version of Dawn of Sorrow on here where it took away the touchscreen gimmicks, where the seals are just auto-completed, and the breaking ice gimmick you do by attacking it with your weapon. It's just that easy. If a fan mod can do it, then a company can.
There's a lot of things a fan mod does that a company can.
Exactly.
But they choose not to.
Yeah, because it would cost resources and stuff like that. I do think eventually we will get a DS collection as well as a PS2 collection. I do think so, because there's 3 DS games. There's Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia. Then the PS2 has... Well, the PS2 ones might not get re-released, but I hope they do. They might get remasters, though. Lament of Innocence and Curse of Darkness. I would love to see those two get remastered or remade. Because they're already really good games, they could just use a modern coat of paint with some, slightly updated visuals and maybe a bit more quality of life changes in terms of control. Like Curse of Darkness especially, you move so goddamn slow. They need to speed you up a little bit in that one. That's the main thing I'd want them to do for that. Just speed you up a little bit.
I'll tell you right now, one thing that we will not be doing again is Simon's Quest. I refuse. If they increase the speed in for certain things, because that game took too long.
It only took us an hour and a half. 2 hours at most. Took us as long as this one.
Simon's Quest?
Yeah.
I thought it took us longer.
No. The one that took us the longest was Symphony of the Night, and that took us only around 6 hours.
Well, that's right, because you 100%ed it.
Well, no, I didn't 100% it, but I did have a 100% clear file that I could show off well, not 100%, but 200% clear. 206%, yeah. Technically.
The percentages are so wonky.
Well, it's because in Symphony of the Night, it's a glitch to get 200 plus percentage. Then Curse of Darkness. Then Curse of Darkness is in the remaster rumor mill. To be fair, a lot of Castlevania games have been in the remaster rumor mill. A lot of them have. I think the only one that won't ever see the light of day again is probably Castlevania Judgment, because Castlevania Judgment was a arena fighter. And for what it wasn't the best, but it was a fun little distraction while waiting on the next Castlevania game. That said, people bashed the art style for it because it was drastically different from all other Castlevanias. Because, yeah, Death Note's artist was the one who was in charge of that. And they made Simon Belmont look like buff light Yagami.
Yeah.
Yep. And what they did to Grant Dynasty, oh my god, poor Grant. Poor Grant. Granted, it was his monster form, but poor Grant. He got the short end of the stick on that. But all in all, that is Castlevania IV. We're done, and, well, technically, we're not done with Castlevania 1 just yet, Lucy.
Hmm?
There's still another version that has to be played at some point,
Wait,
and I own it.
oh no, which one?
Technically, there's 3 more, but one of them is actually easy to get played. The other ones are a little more difficult, and I need to get a virtual machine. But Castlevania Chronicles. It's a remake of Castlevania 1 for the Sharp 32X, I believe it was, that got then ported to PlayStation. And then there's Haunted Castle. The arcade game.
That has a bit of spite in your words.
The game can be beaten in 30 minutes. Key term is can. Because it's an arcade game. Ergo, there are no continues. And it has a lot of bullshit. It was made to eat your quarters. It was made to be a different game at first, not even a Castlevania game. But then they slapped Castlevania over top of it and said, oh yes, arcade version of Castlevania 1. But the third one that I don't know how to play and how to get the ability to play it is Vampire Killer for the MSX. I want to play that one, but I don't really know how to. I need to ask around to figure that out. So yeah, there are 3 versions of Castlevania 1 still to play. 3 of them. And I'm going to eventually do it. Eventually. But for now,
you don't just, if you can figure out how to do the third one, just put them all in one.
Yeah. Well, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. Because for now, I'm going to wrap this up by saying thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider hitting that follow button quite a bit. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that like button. It helps a lot more than you know. Stick around for the raid. I'd greatly appreciate it if you would. But yeah, Lucy, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. It's been an absolute blast as always.
I hope Dracula didn't give you too big of a suck, but yeah. Above all else, have a great day, folks.
Bye-bye.